Hello guys, I am Circus and welcome to our channel. We have a passion for pets and kind of just wanted to make a channel. We've been on Instagram now for a little bit with our guinea pigs is our main animal at the moment. Instagram is Piggie Mafia with like a period in between the words. I wanted to make a channel because then I can make like more content, I guess, versus just cute pictures, which cute pictures are wonderful, don't get me wrong, but this way I can kind of like, I don't know, talk about things, do things. I don't have too many plans for the channel yet. I know I definitely want to do like weekly cleaning videos, probably not like posting them weekly, but like videos of my weekly deep cleans, as well as probably like days I need to do like their weighing and things like that. That could be interesting. I also know I want to try to start doing monthly hauls. I don't know how fast that'll be happening, but I want to do it. So yeah, I figured I would start this off with talking a bit about myself first, and then what you guys are really here for, the piggies. So mainly online, we go by Circus. I am a DID system, so Circus is just our system name. I don't really intend for any DID content to be on this channel. We do have another channel for that, and like other accounts for that, so if you're interested in learning about our system, we can put like those respective links, but I want this channel to focus on the pets, and obviously like being a system is part of our life, so it may trickle in occasionally, but that is not the focus of this channel. So any system type questions I will not be answering on this channel. So you guys can just refer to us as Circus here. I am bodily 22. Just turned 22 last month. And I'm not in school right now because when the Rona happened, online college was not for me. So had to pass on that, sadly, but it is what it is. And I now have my piggies, and this isn't even our final setup. This is the second edition of their cage setup, but it is not the final. I'm going to be moving in with our partner in a few months, and when we move in there they will be getting an even bigger cage, so all the upgrades to be had. But yeah, I don't have too much to say about myself. Oh, real quick note, I guess. I would prefer that everyone please use they, them pronouns to refer to us. I'm not going to be like a butt about it, but like, please just be respectful of our pronouns. So yeah, that's really it about me. If you have any further questions about us that don't like in-depthly involve system questions, you can leave those below and we'll give them an answer. Let's get into what you guys really want to see. Because the pigs are all being pretty calm right now, and actually I think resting, I don't want to bug them too much, so I'm not going to pull them out for intros, but I will try to like pop up a good photo of them. So I have 3 pigs currently. We've got 3 boys, and they are all in here together. I know board trios can be risky, they can be difficult, but we have not had any problem with them so far. We are always aware that that is a possibility. Bonds could break and I'm going to end up with a lone pig, which is just a reality of boys, but something I haven't seen anything like that happening yet. The first boy I got was Scooter. He is a special needs pig. He's disabled. He has partial rear leg paresis, which basically just means that his back legs don't work right. But he's such a good boy otherwise. He, of my boys, is definitely my most tame. I think that's mostly though because of his disability. He's much more used to being held, and just he's been around people much longer. I do work at a pet store. I acknowledge that pet stores are not great, but I just like to think that while I'm there, I can provide better knowledge than people would be getting otherwise, and then I can also help care for the animals while I'm there in ways that they may not get otherwise. So it's one of those things. I definitely acknowledge that they are harmful, and I know that simply by being employed I am supporting them, but for one, I need money, and also I do like to think of it in a way as I can tell someone coming in to get a guinea pig proper guinea pig information versus pet store guinea pig information, as well as for a lot of other animals. We are definitely not a professional by any means, but I would like to say, relatively knowledgeable of most things. I like to just, in my free time, research animals. They are definitely just like a special interest of mine. Scooter, because of his disability, was not adopted out normally because of like pet store rules. They couldn't do that. So he had been in our quarantine room for quite some time, because they'd just been inspecting him because of his legs, making sure it wasn't something that was like fixable, I guess. It's definitely just like a birth deformity of his. He's been like that his whole life. He doesn't know any different. And because of that, I don't feel like he's depressed. I have not noticed any depression from him regarding his legs specifically. But yeah, so he's a good pig. He's healthy otherwise. But we love him a lot. The second pig we got is Brutus. He was also adopted from the pet store. He was properly adopted, which I really don't support getting animals from the pet store. But I was starting to tell that after Scooter was done with his meds that he was on, I wasn't handling him as often. I would still like hang out with him, but I definitely wasn't like cuddling him the same way. And I could just tell he was getting depressed, because guinea pigs are very social, and even if you're hanging out with them all the time, it is not the same as a guinea pig, as another guinea pig being in there with them. So I did get a pig from our pet store, just so Scooter could have a friend. And I had just them alone for a couple good months, and then very recently, as in like 2 weeks ago from today, actually, from what I'm filming at least, we did get a new pig. We got a baby boy, like baby. I found a local breeder, which again, I normally, any future pig I get from here, I want to rescue. I want to 100% go to rescues, because there are so many pigs that need rescued. But just because I knew that bringing in a third boy was risky anyway, I just wanted to make sure it was a baby. So then we got Newton. And in a funny way, it was like Brutus was bought because Scooter was depressed. So we got Newton for Brutus, because Scooter can play. He can run around and play with Brutus. He just definitely has his limits. He gets tired a lot faster since, he's 2 legs down from Brutus. This way, Scooter can go take his nap while the 2 younger boys run around like crazy, which has already been happening. There's definitely been some dominance issues. Brutus is definitely trying to usurp Scooter of his throne, but nothing like violent. I have not seen anything that makes me concerned for any of my pigs' safeties, or I would have separated them by now. It's definitely just Brutus is like, I'm gonna take over now that the baby's here, and Scooter's just been letting it happen. Yeah, Scooter's over there, so he's off camera, but the boys are probably under this little house. This is just a cardboard box, but it's their favorite thing ever. What you doing, buddy? I'm gonna give him a little hate treat real quick. I'm gonna give him one of these. They love these things. As far as treats go, they're good. Oh, no. Hey, Bruce. Yeah? Scooter is about 6-8 months old. Brutus is probably closer to 4 to 5. I don't know his exact age, because again, pet store, and he hasn't had a vet appointment because there has not been a need for it. And then Newton was just born at the beginning of February, so he's only a little over a month old, almost 2 months. So he is baby. But it's been going really well. think it was definitely just a good move. I don't mean it in a way of like, oh, well, I know my pigs are different. My board trio is going to work out fine because it's mine. No. I know that there is a high probability at some point when the boys get older, it could fall apart. But I just felt like because Scooter is special, not because he's mine, but because he's literally disabled, Brutus just needed someone of his same energy level. And this way, Scooter can go take his nap, and then the younger boys will play. And so far, again, it's only been a couple weeks. I have not noticed any real negativity. He was picking on Scooter a little bit, but again, nothing violent. Just like a little more humping, kind of like rumbling at him, and just kind of being like, "I'm the big guy now." And Scooter's completely been submitting. So I have no real worries. But yeah, I know that was a shorter video, but I don't really know how much more I would put in an intro video. So I don't know if I will have a consistent posting schedule because work is insane, but I definitely want to try to post at least somewhat regularly. But yeah, with the boys. And I love them. And I hope that you all will love them too. I will eventually try to do like intro videos for each of them probably. Scooter will definitely just be first because he does let me hold him like 100% of the time. Brutus is getting better. He'll come up to me now and give me sniffs. He'll usually let me boop his snoot, but he's still not ready for like full pets or like being picked up, unless I'm using like, I have this little like cave thing from Oxbow that I will like scoop them up in, which that works pretty well, and I know that that's a little less scary for them than just giant human hands grabbing them. So I'll probably be holding them in this for most of like the intro videos, except for Scoot. Scoot I could probably just hold. Yeah, that is gonna be that for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you guys will hang around, and I hope you guys enjoy the channel.